Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. When a story of pain is told out loud, it sets somebody free. Usually the listener, always the teller. A few days ago, I was out with two of my new friends, and we were sharing stories back and forth, and it was a wonderful time. Stories were beautiful and had a lot of depth, and they were funny, and we're going back and forth, and there was another woman within earshot who came up and said we were glowing, that we were just so lit up, and the energy around us was wonderful. The woman looked down and noticed the bangles on my wrist, and I like to mix and match. Some are good and some are I found at a dime store or wherever, but I had a bunch of bangles that went down my whole arm. And she said, "Oh, I just love those. And I just love the energy you all have." I didn't think about it. I took all the bangles off and gave them to her. Tears welled up in her eyes, and she said, "I moved here recently. I'd been struggling with mental illness. I'm much better. I was missing my children. I don't have custody of them, but I get to be around them because they see my growth. My ex sees my growth." Tears came in our eyes, and I thanked her. She said, "What are you thanking me for? You gave me the bangles." I said, "That story is worth millions, and it is worth so much more than those bangles. It is worth everything. You shared your heart with a stranger." She said, "Thank you." I looked at my friends, and they were crying, and I was crying. And then one of my new friends shared a story that she hadn't shared, that she wouldn't talk about, that she wasn't talking about. We all cried some more. We laughed some more. Stories that are difficult to tell, that bring tears to our eyes and a shake to our voice. It feels like we're standing naked before a group of judges, people who are going to judge us for all the cellulite and all the places and the handles and the this. At first, and then there's this whole thing about being set free. Today, I want you to focus on the stories that you're given, and then I want you to be grateful for those stories that you're given, and watch what happens when you show gratitude for the story that you've been given. Gratitude for a story, especially a difficult story that's shared, does this thing of healing, not only the teller, but also the listener. That gratitude for that story removes judgment. And if we're going to do anything about judgment in our land, let's be grateful for the stories that we are given. Guard them with your heart. Add some love to it. Pray for the person when you think about them, but always give thanks. When that story of pain is told out loud, it sets somebody free. Usually the listener, always the teller. I love you.